Hello everyone, my name is Evelyn and it's a pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of the beautiful Hotel Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya. Just before we begin, I would like to thank you for your support. We have been open since 2007 and we have seen countless of you at the resort. We have seen many of your clients. We have achieved a high amount of repetitive business. So thank you very much for everything you've done, and we are always welcoming you at the Valentin Imperial. This is your home away from home. Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya is this beautiful, gorgeous, typical Mexican hacienda resort-like in the middle of the Riviera Maya. It is part of a family tradition. It is actually a family-owned resort. We have other hotels in Spain, but it is the only Valentin Imperial that we have. You will feel the uniqueness and how special it is as soon as you set foot on the grounds. We are in the middle of the beautiful tropical gardens. We have many paths that you can stroll. You will see the beautiful architecture, makes it very pleasant. Even walking in the evening is just one of a kind of experience. It is very romantic. There's a lot of privacy, a lot of romance in the air. And even when we are at 100% occupancy, you cannot even feel it. So beautiful place. Let's talk about Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya location. It's actually the perfect location. We are only 25 minutes away from the international airport of Cancun and 20 minutes away from Playa del Carmen, which makes it the best of both worlds. You can go either way and you don't have to travel a lot. And the resort sits in this beautiful beach, the most beautiful in the area, which is almost 1 mile long. Also, Valentin Imperial Maya is very close to many main attractions in the area. If you want to go to Playa del Carmen, you can visit parks like Xcaret, or you can go to Cancun and visit the famous Isla Mujeres, for example, but you will always be close here. So if we take a look at this slide, you see that the Valentin is on the bottom left, and just 5 minutes away from the hotel, you will find 2 golf courses, the Manglar Golf, and you also have the Iberostar Golf, and we are a few minutes away also from Le Cirque du Soleil, which is a great spot to be. And for people who are familiar with the area, we are also about 15 minutes away from the famous Mayacoba Golf Course. So let's go over some general information about the resort. The beautiful Valentin Imperial Maya is an adults only, which means 18 years and older, luxury all-inclusive resort. As soon as you set foot at the hotel, you will have a warm welcome from our staff, and then you will have a personalized check-in in this breathtaking lobby. You don't have to wear a wristband. We do not use wristbands here at the resort, so you will have a perfect tan at the end of your stay. We have Wi-Fi throughout the resort, including the bedrooms. The only place where you don't have Wi-Fi is at the beach, because you're supposed to be relaxing over there. And then we have 540 rooms in total, which are divided in 16 one-bedroom suites and 524 junior suites. We put a lot of importance on gastronomy here at the resort also. So you will have fine dining, great meals throughout the day. You have, for your enjoyment, 2 buffets for breakfast and for lunch. And also in the evening, you will have 7 a la carte restaurants, no reservations required. Also a plus. And then we have 24-hour room service, which is also included at the resort. And 11 bars, unlimited alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages from a selection of domestic and international premium brands. And also, it is very important to mention, and we're really proud of it, we were named in voted in TripAdvisor as one of the 10th most breathtaking pools in the Riviera Maya. I have mentioned before, we have been open from 2007, so of course we keep everything fresh and up to date. So let's review just a few of the things that we have done in the past couple of years. So the Deluxe Junior Suite, we have completely renovated the Deluxe Junior Suite, which is the lead category, in an elegant style with in-room wireless Bluetooth speaker system. In the next years, this will be all over the resort, but for now, you have this in the lead category. We have new lounge chairs at the main swimming pool, at the Golden swimming pool area. We have changed the furniture in the Privilege Lounge, in the lobby, and in the lobby bar. We have now this nice service when you are just after your checkout or before you're waiting for your check-in. We have this great cart in the lobby with upscale snacks and fresh juices. You have new comfortable decks at the Golden area, beautiful decks where you can enjoy the sun in your lounge chair. We have new massage palapa in the Golden section. And of course, we have changed all the mattresses on the resort. We have new TV sets in all the junior suites and one-bedroom suites, including smart TVs in the Golden area. And we have updated our coffee makers, which is one of the amenities that you will find in the rooms. We have now Nespresso coffee maker. Well, by the end of 2017, it will be in all the room categories. So this is an overview of the resort, beautiful picture of the Valentin. There you will find, let's say, a bird's eye view of the categories and where you find things on the resort. So I told you about the room categories. Within the 524 junior suite, we have the deluxe junior suite, which is the lead category, the silver junior suite, the golden junior suite, the golden superior junior suite, the Golden Swim Up Junior Suite, and the Emerald Junior Suite. And then we have two kinds of one-bedroom suite. You have either the Diamond Suite or the Imperial Suite. So if we take a look on the resort, you will see in green, you have this on the right, you have the Silver Junior Suite. You have the lead category, the Deluxe Junior Suite in blue, right in the middle of the resort. And then you see a horseshoe shape, which is the Golden Junior Suite. Right in the front, you have the Emerald Junior Suite. And then in the back, you will have in brown all the main services, or almost all the main services of the hotel, including the lobby, the theater, most of the restaurants in the back. And in pink, just in the front, is our beach restaurant. So you remember I mentioned that we had two buffets for breakfast and for lunch. So one is located in the main buildings and the other one is by the beach. So there it is in pink, and in the evening it also converts in one of the a la carte restaurants. Also, you know, when you have some requests for your clients, we are adults only, privacy, couples, people like to have a king bed. It is one of the most requested things at the resort. So it is possible to guarantee it if you pick the right category. So you will have king beds guaranteed if you book a silver junior suite, a golden superior junior suite, a golden swim up junior suite, or an emerald junior suite. And if you're going for the suites, well, all of them, both of them have a king size bed. And also some special features. We have 64 connecting rooms, 4 one-bedrooms of suites that are connected also to a junior suite. We have 4 suites that are for guests with special needs, and all the rooms are non-smoking, but if you are a smoker, you can smoke on the balcony or on the terraces with no problem. The lead category, the Deluxe Junior Suite. So this is the one we talked about at the beginning that has been updated. If you know it, you will notice that the walls are brighter, for example. We have changed the decor, added a little bit of red. This is the one also that has, for now, the only one that has the wireless Bluetooth system, but this will also be updated in the other rooms later. This is a closed concept bathroom also for this category, and notice that you have a one-person hydro massage bathtub and also one sink, which is particular to this category compared to the other categories. But it is very spacious, and it is also very important to point out again that it is one of the 2 categories that we have at the resort where you have an option between 2 double beds or a king size bed. So very important. For example, if you have travelers that are in group or travelers that are not couple, we do get the gal pals that come at the resort to have fun, or family members traveling together who are not necessarily a couple, as I mentioned. So the Deluxe Junior Suite is the lead category, and you find it in 3 distinct buildings. Following the Deluxe Junior Suite, we now have the Silver Junior Suite, which is the category following up. So if you take a look at the pictures, now you can see that this romantic bedroom has an open concept. Starting this category, we have a double-sized jacuzzi. So right in the middle of the room, a beautiful romantic atmosphere in that room. King beds only. So if you absolutely want your king bed, there you go. This is the first category where you can get it. And also in the bathroom, this is when we start to have double sinks. Now let me introduce you to the golden section, which is the horseshoe. We can see it very clearly with a bird-eye view. The golden section holds many categories. It actually holds 4 categories, which are the Golden Junior Suite, the Golden Superior Junior Suite, the Golden Swim-Up Junior Suite, and the Imperial suites. Our suites are always located on the top floor at the end of each building, but what is special about this category, the golden section I mean, is that you have only Imperial suites in this section. So you see we have another pool over there, which is often called the lazy river. It's very, very lazy. It has no current whatsoever, with 3 embedded pools in front of each buildings. We have constant service at this pool. We have snacks like ceviche, panini. We also have a bar service, and your waiter will walk around the pool for all your needs. And this section is actually more quiet than the main pool, which is that was voted one of the 10 most breathtaking pools in the Riviera Maya. So there is no entertainment in that section, so a little bit more quiet. First category of the golden area is the Golden Junior Suite, located on the 2nd floor. This category is also a closed concept bathroom, because we also have in this category an option of 2 double beds or 1 king size beds. So also a good option for people who are traveling in groups, or people who are family members or friends traveling together and do not share a bed, of course. In the bathroom, you will also find in this category a bidet. You still have the 2 double sinks and the double-sized jacuzzi. And also, if you notice, you have a separate living room area. The Golden Superior Junior Suite, one of the most popular rooms at the resort, is located on the 3rd floor. So as you see in the pictures, it is all open concept. Same thing as the rooms in the bottom, but it is the Golden Junior Suites. All of them are the largest junior suite at the resort. But this one looks even bigger because it has an open concept. You see that you can open the doors of in the bathroom and then have a view of all the bedroom. And also you don't have a separation between the bedroom and the living room. So it makes it looks a little bit bigger. And take a look at this view. You have a beautiful view of the golden swim-up pool, or the golden pool, let's just say. And this is a great place to have a 24-hour room service for breakfast, for example, or just take a cocktail maybe on your balcony in the afternoon. So the Golden Swim-Up Junior Suite, located on the ground floor, where you only have king beds again. Same concept as the Golden Junior Suite, with a separated living room and a closed bathroom. This is for more privacy, since people might be walking around the golden pool. But you have your own private terrace right there with your sunbeds that you can enjoy all day long. If you want a little piece of quiet, if you don't really feel like going to the beach, you have your own secluded area right there at the foot of your door. And the last of our junior suite, the Emerald Junior Suite, located just by the ocean. So it is an oceanfront category. We don't sell it as an oceanfront or an ocean view category, because the view may vary if you're on the 1st floor or the 2nd floor. But this is breathtaking room with upscale amenities in the bathroom. You will have Gilchrist and Soames compared to the rest of the junior suites, for example, where we do have amazing products, local products. We will see that in a second. And also what is different in this category is the jacuzzi, or the bathtub. If you take a look at the picture on the downside left, then you will see that it is an oversized jacuzzi. Not sure how many people you can fit in there, but I'm sure it's enough for your needs, since you only have a king bed in this room, so it is for usually 2 people, but you have breathtaking view from this jacuzzi. The size of it probably takes about 40 minutes to fill, but we do have this fabulous service which is called one-touch service. So you just press 0, and if you know that you're going to use your tub in the evening, for example, then you can call the service and we fill it up for you. So let's quickly go over these amenities that we find in all the suites and the junior suites. So you have, of course, a mini bar restocked daily. You have the coffee maker we mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, now updated. Bathrobes and slippers, iron board, iron, blow dryer. You have also a laptop size safe, which can hold a laptop of up to 15 inches. You will have, like I mentioned a few seconds also before, all natural local toiletries in the bathrooms. They're made in the area. The difference between the junior suite category, the first that we've seen, and the Emerald junior suite, the last junior suite that we've seen, is that we use, there's no name on the product. So we use a local brand. This is local product, all natural, and they are absolutely amazing. But sometimes when you have clients that are a little bit more upscale, they like to have the name on their toiletries. So this is why you have Gilchrist and Sons in the Emerald Junior Suite, and also in all the suites. Then you have an in-room guide with the room service menu, which I remember is 24 hours. The Wi-Fi we mentioned, the satellite TV. We also have a turn-down service, and every evening in your room you will get the Valentin journal. The Valentin journal will let you know the activities of the day, and we have a lot of repetitive business, a lot of anniversaries, birthdays, and we like to mention it to our guests and welcome them back. All of our guests are part of our family, so we will mention in the journal, for example, welcome back Mr. and Mrs. Smith, oh, happy anniversary Mr. and Mrs. Rogers. So this is the Valentin journal, and if you forgot it in your room when you left in the morning, well, there's no worries, because you can also find it on a board at the entrance of every building. And then let's have a quick look at our 1-bedroom suites. You will have the Diamond Suites and you will have the Imperial Suite. They all have a different layout depending on where you're located on the resort, but the main difference between the 2 categories is that in the Imperial Suite, you have a jacuzzi on your terrace. You have a jacuzzi on your terrace, as opposed to the Diamond Suite, where you have a double-sized jacuzzi in your bathroom, but you have a regular terrace with no jacuzzi. And the 1-bedroom Diamond Suite and Imperial Suite are very special in this way that they include what we call the privilege package as part of your service. So what is the privilege package? Well, the privilege package is actually a very special package for people, for your guests who are a little bit more upscale, who like extra services, as an example. So when you have the privilege package in your room, you will get many privileges at the hotel. So included again in our 1-bedroom suites, but you can also add it to any of the junior suite categories if your guests require. So you will have a private check-in and a private check-out in a very special lounge, the privilege lounge, which is open from morning till the evening and is exclusive to the privileged guest. You have many other services, including pre-arrival concierge services, because you do get many amenities in this package. You will get a petit four, a fruit basket. You will get indoor flowers, but you also have a tailor-made bar, and then you can select from the Valentin menu the bottles you wish to have in your package. So this is nice to contact your concierge before your arrival and then set everything, and then when you walk at the resort, everything is ready for you. So also one of the probably the most popular feature of this privilege package is that you have an included Bali bed under your name. So your concierge will put your name on a bed either at the pool or at the beach, depending on your preference. So then this is for the length of your stay. If you add it to a junior suite, instead of having it included at the in the one-bedroom suite, you would need a minimum of 3 days of the privilege package, either at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of your stay. But usually people will want it for the length of their stay. And then you get all the many amenities. One also things that are that is very popular is that the lobster is included in a la carte restaurant, and any day that you want. And you also can make reservations at the a la carte restaurant. At the beginning of the presentation, we mentioned that you have no reservations at the a la carte restaurant. But if your privilege gets decide that no, on Thursday I really do want to go to the French restaurant at 8 o'clock, then the concierge will be able to do that for you. So this is one of the many amenities that you will have if you upgrade your stay with the Valentin privilege package. So now that we have visited all the room categories, let's take another look at the resort. So this is the resort map where you see the resort in its entirety. You will see in the bottom of the map, in the middle in brown, you have the main services we talked about, the lobby and the main buffet, most of our restaurants, and the theater. And then you have the many rooms categories upwards. You will have on the left-hand side, building 1 and 2, which are the Silver Junior Suite. Then remember, in the middle of the resort, you have 3, 4, and 5, the buildings 3, 4, and 5 for the Deluxe Junior Suite, the lead category. Our famous Horseshoe, the Golden section, where you have the Golden Junior Suite, the Golden Superior Junior Suite, and the Golden Swim-Up Junior Suite. And Oceanfront, building 9 to 14, you will have the Emerald Junior Suite. It is also important to mention, because you heard me talking about the top floor or the first floor, the ground floor, that we have two kinds of buildings for this in this resort. So building 1 to 8. So that includes Silver, Deluxe, and the Goldens. You have 3 stories. So 3 stories building, which means that you have an elevator, and all the suites will be located on the top floor at the end of each building. So this is why in some deluxe building where you have Imperial or Diamonds, or also in the silver buildings, we have those huge terraces where we can hold cocktails for many people, up to 45 people if you have a wedding or something like that, because the terrace of those suites are actually the width of the building. And then you have the buildings 9 to 14, where you have the Emerald Junior Suite. Then these buildings are 2 stories, so there is no elevator to go on the second floor. And you see on the left, just between the Silver Junior Suite and the Deluxe Junior Suite, this amazing pool where you have all the activities during the day, where you can enjoy yourself and listen to the music and participate in Spanish lesson, dancing lesson, and many more activities. And when the sun goes down is where you can enjoy in the evening 7 a la carte restaurant. No limitations, no reservations. Now, I say no reservations, we will require some reservations in one spot on the resort, which is in the teppanyaki grill of the Japanese restaurant, the ibashi grill if you prefer. This is a cooking show, so you have reserved seating, you have 10 spaces per room, we have 4 rooms. So for this particular teppanyaki grill, we will ask you to go and see your concierge in the morning and then make reservation if you would like to participate in this show. But for the rest of the a la carte restaurants, it is unlimited, no reservations required, and I will get back to that in a few minutes or a few seconds. Just to introduce you to our restaurants, our cuisine, since gastronomy is so important to us and we want to give you a wide variety, you will have an Italian restaurant, a French restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, an Asian restaurant, which is a mix of Indonesia, Vietnam, India, Thailand. You have, of course, a Mexican restaurant because Mexico is so important to us. We have also a steakhouse and a seafood grill. Now, the steakhouse and the seafood grill are side by side, and we listen to our guests, we listen to their requests. And guests wanted to be able to sit anywhere they wanted in the two restaurants and be able to decide once they were seated the kind of food that they wanted. So we just fused, actually this restaurant is like one area where you can sit and then you can have the options if you want of the steakhouse or the seafood grill when you decide to which food that you want. One thing that is important to mention is that we have a dress code. It is casual elegant, so we will require men to wear a shirt with a collar, sleeves, and you have to have long pants and closed shoes. And it is also important to mention that we have two other dining options. Twice a week we have two fiestas. We try to do that outdoor. Usually the weather is on our side. And then you will have a buffet during that fiesta, which also features a show. So you have a Mexican fiesta and you have a Caribbean fiesta. So this is part of the unlimited thing that I wanted to talk to you about. So let's just see an example of what I meant. This is the Ginger. The Ginger is our Japanese restaurant. I just mentioned that if you wanted to go to the Ibashi Grill, then you needed reservation in the morning with your concierge. But this restaurant is actually three restaurants into one. We have the sushi bar and you also have the tables where you can get waited at. So these are actually three options in the same restaurant. So three dining options. And if, for example, you decide that you wanted to go and have some sushi at 6 o'clock and then you feel hungry, let's say at 9 o'clock, because when you eat sushi sometime 2 hours later you still are hungry, so well, there's nothing that is stopping you to go visit another of our restaurants. For example, the Tamansari, which is our Asian restaurant, Il Olivo, which is the very popular Italian restaurant with its beautiful blue sky, or the very classy French restaurant, El Alsace. And also, if you decided to participate in one of the fiestas, you can also go afterwards to one of the a la carte restaurants if you're still hungry. So a lot of dining options, gastronomy is in the heart of the Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya. And guess what? We have more dining options. I haven't talked about the restaurant The Corner, which is a very special place near the beach, near the seafood grill and the steak grill, actually. The restaurant The Corner is not part of the all-inclusive, but it is an option for your very, very special guest who needs something even more. We offer a gourmet experience throughout the resort, but at this corner, you will have special items that you will not find in any other restaurant at the resort. So something I didn't mention, for example, you have a very good quality of beef in every restaurant where we actually do serve beef. It is Angus beef. But you have this special guest who wants Kobe beef. Then he is a guest for The Corner. So for an extra fee, this is where you can find those special items that are not found in the other restaurants. The Kobe beef, snow crab, foie gras, etc. And it is at an extra fee. Also, another option for dining, which this one is a very romantic experience, our famous romantic dinners on the beach, which you can also book with the concierge at an extra fee. But if you want to add this very special touch and enjoy this beautiful beach in the evening and have a nice meal outdoor just by the ocean, then this is also a dining experience that you can enjoy. A closer look at our signature Imperial pool, as mentioned before, one of the 10 most breathtaking pools in the Riviera Maya. Just by this main pool, you will find our outdoor spa. We have a very beautiful spa here at Valentin, which is called Accommodation. We have it, of course, with private cabins in the indoor building. But just by the side of our Imperial pool, you also have an outdoor spa where you have those. Just got those little fish for the pedicures, the one that you were able to find in the Fifth Avenue before. So now you can get this special pedicure just by the Imperial pool. And we also have palapas for massages at the beach, and also by the Golden swim-up pool, where you will have maybe a little less distraction if you want a massage. And of course, at the resort, we have many activities which you can participate in. We have yoga, Pilates. We have this really nice thing that people enjoy very much right now. If you like spinning, we now do it underwater. We have dancing in the evening. We will start with a live band, followed up with a DJ. So many activities. You can also go and at the pool in the afternoon once a week and enjoy this beautiful aquatic show. You have at the Palenque Theater many different shows, like a circus show, for example, or the very popular Michael Jackson show. And there are many places to gather around the resort. Like we mentioned before, we have 11 bars. So the very friendly martini bar on the terrace just by our beautiful fountains. The sports bar if you want to stay and enjoy games a little bit later. We have the very classy cigar lounge where you have a cigar menu and also an upscale drink menu. And Plaza España is the heart of the resort. It is where most people gather at night on a beautiful starry night where you can dance all night long through with the live band or the DJ. Since romance is in the air at Valentin, we will have many weddings, mostly, I would say practically every day or every other day we have weddings at the resort. And we can have up to three weddings per day in different locations. So it is very important that you contact our wedding coordinators to see what kind of packages we have for weddings, or if you want to renew your vows, or if you want to celebrate your honeymoon. And if we take a look at this next slide, you will see the three most popular spots at the hotel for the wedding ceremony. Of course, the beautiful beach. And we actually have a part of the beach that is more secluded. Our beach is so long, and one part of the beach is a little bit rocky, so not a lot of people wander on this side, and this is where we have this special location for our wedding, so very intimate in this area. We also have a romantic gazebo, which you see on the right-hand side at the bottom slide. And on top is our very special Catholic chapel for Catholic wedding. You will not find that at every resort, so it is an important feature. We call the chapel San Valentin. And of course, we receive groups for meetings or events. We can do indoor and we can offer indoor and outdoor areas with personalized service, flexible solutions. So either if you have a small group or a large group, we can find a solution for you. We will have also different kind of amenities depending on the size of your group. So it is very important that you contact our group department for more details. But you also have you saw the activities that we had before. We can do also many team building activities that are also included in the resort within the activities we offer at the resort. For example, the slide that you see in the bottom picture is our famous Wednesday race. You can run for over 3 kilometers, and then at the end of the race, the winners will get a T-shirt and a certificate and a picture that you have participated in the race, which is a good team building activity. We also have bike tours or dance lessons, which can be used as team building activities for your groups. We have different meeting rooms with different capacities. So we have a total of 5 indoor rooms, depending on the layout that you will like or the shape. You can have from starting 12 people all the way up to 1,000 people, depending on the event and exactly the layout. Like, for example, if you want banquet style or if you just want a cocktail. And these are some spaces to show you. So the theater, of course, would be where you would be able to have up to 1,000 person in a cocktail style. You also have the Imperial number 4, the Imperial meeting room, and the cafe meeting room. So which is our complementary. They can be complementary based on a minimum consumption, and you have some spaces that are great for just small meetings or a little bit larger meetings depending on your needs. Thank you for the time.